You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris, brought to you by SiouxEmpireJobs.com. New career, new year, SiouxEmpireJobs.com. I knew I said something wrong. New year, new career. That's what it's supposed to be. Something like that. Hey, Dan, how you doing?
You're the world's greatest pitch man.
I don't think I should have probably got my
We're walking
notes.
down the State Fair Midway and you had a game of chance going on. I'd just throw down $100. I give you my car title, everything.
Give me $1 and I'll make you holler.
Be crazy. That is really, that's a whole different, come on, John.
Hey, just give me $1, I'll stomp on your foot. That'll work.
Wow. Moving on.
What's going on in this room lately? Hey, Dan.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, yeah, the Raven.
Hit the planet this day as a birthday.
Interesting dude. Kind of a dark fella.
He really wasn't. Yeah, he didn't go on to write for Hallmark cards.
No, he didn't.
Dolly Parton, who we spoke about recently. Thinking about
Yes, we did.
Yesterday. I got some calls about that.
Dolly is 75 today.
Happy birthday.
And one of my all-time favorite singers ever in the history of singers, Janis Joplin.
Oh, yeah.
Born this day, and if you consider yourself a music file, if you do not have a copy of Big Brother Holding Company with Janis Joplin, Cheap Thrills, you really don't have an album collection.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. 1935, I'm surprised it took this long, but it's true. This day, 1935, a corporation called Cooper's Inc. sells the world's first men's briefs in Chicago.
So would have been where before that?
Boxers,
Oh,
loincloths.
nothing.
So gird your loins, boys. That's what that was about. They weren't wearing briefs. Name for these was jockey.
Oh, jockey shorts. Yeah.
All comes together, doesn't it?
Does.
There you go. All right, we're learning here. 1883, the very first electric lighting system employing overhead wires. Built by Thomas Jefferson. Fires up, begin service in Roselle, New Jersey.
Thomas Jefferson? Mm-hmm. Not Thomas Edison?
What did I say?
Thomas Jefferson.
It's probably that Edison guy.
I was going to say, I did. That makes a little more sense.
Edison. Yeah, it was Edison. I even wrote it down. It says Edison. Thanks for getting my face there, John.
I just wanted to make sure. I was really shocked for a second.
Just moments ago said $1 make you holla. So. Who do you want to believe? I don't know. It's a crapshoot at this point. 2013, the big loser, Lance Armstrong, admits to doping in all 7 of his Tour de France victories.
He lost all of those then, didn't he?
Oh, they dressed him down hard.
Yeah, that's...
Yep.
So I'm going to rewind for a second. You were mentioning Janis Joplin was born on this date. Did you see the young lady that was on The Voice, or maybe it was America's Got Talent, the young lady that was singing very much like Janis Joplin, maybe 2 years ago, a year ago?
Yeah, she was really good.
Very
I don't
quiet.
like those shows typically, but I really did like
my
her.
favorite thing is she came out, she was like super quiet. She's like 15 maybe, and she's like really just kind of quiet and shy. And then
gripped it and ripped it.
Oh, so she starts singing, and you're like, whoa, what just happened?
Fantastic.
It was unbelievable.
There's a ton of talent still out there. You just kind of got to look for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, there you go. I know now. You know. We can just stumble forward.
We're going to do that. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour. Dan Farris, brought to you by SiouxEmpireJobs.com. New year, new career. SiouxEmpireJobs.com. See, it sounds better when I say it right.
Mad skills there, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a credit card? Is it a pretty good one? Here's how you can tell. Take the details of your current card, the interest rates, points, and perks, and compare them for free to the available offers at bettercreditcards.com. If we can offer you a better credit card, it could save you money every month. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you get a better credit card. Even if you don't have a credit card right now, you can still check it out at bettercreditcards.com. Do it today. bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I love to wrestle bears and lasso ducks, run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals, too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Snappy, heartfelt salute off the well-started brim of the old Ranger Dan cap to you, too. Hey, Sean, how you, Heidi?
Ranger Dan.
Morning to you. Heidi, it's been a day or two. Still married?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Ranger Dan's going to lay a little critter knowledge on you to gather around little radio rangers as we get another day closer to the big second annual Ranger Dan Ice Hole Ball coming up at the end of the month at Catfish Bay. And let's see here. Let's see. These are little more fish knowledge because fish is fascinating. As we mentioned on an earlier episode of Critter Corner, there's over 32,000 species of fish.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Running around the waterways on this crazy place we call Earth, and some are darn tasty, too. For instance, the halibut.
Oh, yeah.
Halibut is interesting. Did you know, I think you probably didn't, that the name halibut translates to and literally means holy flatfish?
Oh, wow.
Because historically speaking, down through the centuries, that fish was only eaten on holy days.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Sort of like the aforementioned fish from a week or so ago on another episode of Critter Corner, the cardinal fish.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty much the same thing but happens to be Catholic. So although you can catch the cardinal fish year-round, they can only be eaten on Fridays during Lent. This is crazy. Did you know that sharks are the only darn fish on the planet that have eyelids?
Really?
Yep, but try as you might, you can't convince them to put on mascara, shadow, or liner. Which is why you never see them on an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race.
That's why.
This is interesting. Starfish and jellyfish.
Yeah.
Starfish are not fish. Jellyfish are not fish.
Oh.
Starfish and jellyfish, even though fish is right there, they are not fish, which means they are likely something else. We're going to end it with this. Electric eels and electric rays. Electric eels, electric rays have enough electrical charge. They have enough electrical juice to kill a horse.
Holy cow.
Ooh.
Which is why most rodeos are held on land.
Most of them.
That's all the time we have today. Radio Rangers, I hope you learned something. I know I did. Till next time, this is your buddy Ranger Dan out. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
Did you make a resolution to give up drugs? It's not going to be easy, but we'd love to help. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most, and addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's on the corner of 26th and Minnesota in Sioux Falls. You were there on Friday. Did you have the fish?
I had a Thai chicken wrap.
Oh, really?
That may be my new favorite.
Oh, I haven't
Oh,
tried
my
that.
gosh. Every time I talk to you, you have a new
know.
favorite.
I mean, it was
good.
I never had it before.
So it's a Thai chicken wrap.
The Thai chicken wrap.
I'll have to check it out.
Pilates, and it made me very happy. In fact, I'm still happy.
That's good. That's pretty good.
So at this point, it already has a 3-day happy hang time. 3 or 4 day. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Let's delve into something that we almost never do, but we started it last week, and I got to say, I'm kind of impressed. We're doing sports, and the reason we're doing sports, of course, the NFL playoffs are in just full blown, going crazy, and John, who is not a football fan, a baseball fan, a basketball fan, a hockey fan, no kind of sports fan at all. But we had you pick the games over the weekend, and you went 3 for 4, dude.
So did the Tampa Bays win the Super Bowl?
The Tampa Bays did not win the Super Bowl, but they beat the Saints, or, well, the Saints beat themselves if you watch the game. And I am no fan of the Saints or Drew Brees, and it was hilarious watching Drew keep throwing to members of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense.
Maybe he's trying out for a spot on the team.
No, throw it to the ones in the dark jersey, Drew.
So
They're on your team.
Directly to them?
3 interceptions.
Oh, wow.
Which all turned into touchdowns.
So
really, Tom Brady didn't even need to suit up. They just
So this Drew guy was the MVP for the other team?
it was sad in that he may not be back next year. He's had a heck of a career. In all honesty, he's been a phenomenal phenomenal quarterback for the Saints for a number of years, and it was not his day. So the Packers beat the Rams, which you picked.
I picked that.
You picked the Ravens, which was unfortunate. The Bills beat them. You picked the Chiefs over the Browns, which was correct.
Yes.
Buccaneers over the Saints, which was correct. So you went 3 for 4. Now, coming up this weekend, down to 4 teams now.
Okay.
Just 4 teams. Here are the 2 matchups, John.
I'm making some notes here.
You pick based on your zero knowledge of the NFL.
All right.
The Buccaneers travel to Green Bay to take on the Packers.
So one of those 2.
Yep.
And then the other ones are the Chiefs and the Bills.
The Bills are going to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs.
So, boy, to just make folks around here happy, I'm going to pick the Chiefs because I know we have a lot of Chiefs fans. And I'm sorry, Renee, I know I should have picked the Bills last week, but we live in an area where there's a lot of Chiefs fans. So I'm going to pick the Chiefs. And then I see a lot of Packers fans around here as well. So I'm going to pick the Packers and the Chiefs. And I know you were telling me you think that Tampa Bay is like really, really good. So
oh boy,
and that's wait a minute, that's who I had picked for the Super Bowl. So they would have to win then, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would.
Boy.
But this is at Green Bay.
It's at Green Bay.
I would say Green Bay.
It's tough to win at Lambeau all the time.
Yeah,
So-
I'd say Green Bay.
So I'm going to stick with my. I guess that means my Super Bowl pick that I picked last week is probably out. So I'm going to say the Packers and the what was the other ones here? The Chiefs.
Chiefs.
When will I know this? When do they play?
Sunday,
Oh man,
the 24th.
I had all kinds of time to do research then. And I was like, it was today.
You picked the Ravens based on you met someone once from Baltimore.
He's a nice dude though. So
Research.
still like that. Yeah. Could have asked sports friends. Oh, actually, because I had posted this on Facebook, I did have the crew out at Betfred Sports tell me they can help me if I need some help. So if I'm going up against you, Dan, I am going to be getting some professional
I would
help.
love to see a Buccaneers Bills Super Bowl just
That'd be
because I'm really, really bored of Kansas City and I've never been a fan of Green Bay because I'm a Vikings guy. But
Yeah,
I'm going with the Buccaneers. I just am.
that's what you think.
I think they're gonna pull it off at Lambeau. I really do.
All right.
And
well,
the Bills are no slouches, man. In Kansas City, Mahone went out with a concussion.
so you're betting the Bills, and
I'm going exactly the opposite direction of
wow.
you. Yep.
We should ask Heidi. She hasn't even been paying attention.
Yep.
I already agreed with what you picked. I
And
think
we're
that's what
playing-
I would
Agreed with
choose.
what I picked.
Chiefs and the Packers.
Well, wait, you're on Team John instead of Team Dan.
Actually,
I am shocked.
yeah, your picks are probably better. I just
Oh, okay.
I do. I believe in the Buccaneers, and this, by the way, is for pink slips on vehicles.
Holy cow! I didn't know that.
Not my Mustang, my Jeep.
So you get that Hummer, I can barely get started. Actually, it starts fine. All right. Well, Dan, thanks for that.
Fun stuff. Yeah, thanks for jumping in with both feet, having no clue what you're talking about. I
Hey,
think it's
it's
awesome.
never stopped me in the past.
Well, again, over the weekend you went 3 for 4. So
There you go. I'm thinking about maybe starting my own sports podcast. So.
you probably beat out a lot of people who were doing it for real.
All right, Dan, thank you for the update, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coming up here in a moment, we're going to have some good news to get to, and then we have a little entertainment news as well. That's all on the way. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. This has been your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro at 26th and Minnesota in Sioux Falls. Let's make 2021 a brighter year. Last year was awful for many people who put everything into a business, hoping to live their dreams, only to have it become a nightmare. You can help them by shopping locally. If you have the means, buy some gift cards from a local business and give them to a friend who could use some help. You'll be helping your friend and the small business, plus all the people who work there too. This is a positive thing you could do that could ripple through your community to make 2021 a brighter year. Take part and learn more at giftcardchallenge.org. Time now for your bright spot of news, brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. They can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture, and we're going to brighten your day right now with some positive news. And today we're going to talk about SCORE. We're actually talking about SCORE because January is National Mentoring Month. And we're going to see if we can get somebody on the line from SCORE over the course of the next couple weeks while we're still in the month of January. But right now I want to share something that was sent to me through the email. I think this is really actually pretty darn cool. They talked with a young lady about why she volunteers with SCORE. SCORE.
I benefited from feedback and pointers, sometimes even from random strangers. And as I grew in my career, I always had a feeling that this is what I want to do for my fellow entrepreneurs and startup owners, is to pass on a couple of things that I have learned along the way. And SCORE seems to be a good place to do that. I know that right advice, one right pointer can change the direction of a small business owner and can save them a lot of time and frustration.
Now, the thing that's really nice to know is she's not retired. A lot of the time when people think about SCORE, they think about retired entrepreneurs because that's originally what SCORE started as. But there's a lot of entrepreneurs that are involved in SCORE and business owners in general that are involved in SCORE that are not retired at all. They're still running a business, but they're also helping other people. And that's why I wanted to talk about this. If you are looking for a mentor, you can reach out. It is free. SCORE.org. SCORE.org. You can reach out and you can actually get some help for free. Now, the other thing that's cool, if you happen to have some time and you're going, you know what, I wouldn't mind helping out, you can also sign up to become a volunteer with SCORE. As a matter of fact, since I've got a moment here, I'm going to play this off their website as well. It's a video from SCORE that kind of explains how all of this stuff works.
How long have you been sitting behind that same desk dreaming of your own business? You believe in your ideas, but is it achievable? Can you really make it happen? Where do you start? Maybe you need a mentor, someone with experience that could give you sound advice. But business advisors, they're expensive. Did you know that you could get expert, sage advice from professionals for free? With SCORE, you're not alone. You have access to an entire team of professionals with expertise in marketing, sales, finance, and more. SCORE has one goal in mind: to turn your business dream into a reality. SCORE will put your idea to the test, examining it from many angles, verifying the numbers, and helping you choose the best way to make it happen. And we don't just send you on your way. We're with you all the way. As a new entrepreneur, you'll have many questions. How do you write a business plan? How can you get funding? What type of company do you want to create? SCORE will be at your side, giving you sage advice and all the support you need to get your new business venture to take flight. But you're not on your own just yet. After your business is up and running and the sales are starting to pick up, you'll want to know how to expand your company. SCORE is still with you. SCORE will teach you how to use online marketing and social media to grow your business. SCORE's team of mentors guides you every step of the way and will be your sounding board to help you make the best business decisions. Anytime you need us. Anywhere. SCORE. Sage advice for dreamers, entrepreneurs, and small business owners. We're dreaming of your success.
If you would like to get some more information, again, the website SCORE.org, SCORE.org. It's powered by the Small Business Administration, and they're located inside the building in Sioux Falls called ZEAL, Center for Entrepreneurship. You can go right out there and see them. I would actually start on the website, SCORE.org. Reach out there first, and you never know, you might end up with a mentor in the Sioux Falls area, or if you've got a real specialized business, your mentor might be in a whole different city or a whole different state, but I would get all the details first at the website SCORE.org. That's SCORE.org.
Did you make a resolution to stop drinking? It's not going to be easy, but we'd love to help. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most, and addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Celebrities also fabulous. Yes, without them, I wouldn't know what decisions to make in my personal life. I'm only bringing this story up because it's one of those things where I can't wrap my head around it even a little bit. Hubbubbery started, I don't know, a month or so ago, maybe even longer back, for, Home Alone 2 Lost in New York.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So people wanted that quick little cameo of Donald Trump in that.
Yeah.
Taken out of that film.
They did take it out in Canada.
Out of that film. In fact, Macaulay Culkin, who of course starred in that movie.
Yeah, he was Kevin.
He actually has weighed in and said, "Yeah, that'd be great if you did that." Then actress Christy Swanson,
I saw this.
who was the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah,
and that is a John Hughes movie, by the way.
Yeah,
she said, "Look, if they're gonna start doing this, take me out of the 2 John Hughes movies I've been."
Yeah.
Good.
She's just taking a stand.
She's just saying, if you're going to change history, then change my history too. Just get it out of there.
Cancel culture thing, just getting
gotten out of control.
And my question is, does that make your life better?
No.
Is it like all the statues that have been taken down? It's like, okay, you're living a better life now. Are you happy now?
Yeah,
Are you happy
exactly.
Now?
What's it going to take? What's it going to take to make you happy?
So with Christy Swanson, who I'm not all that familiar with, it's kind of cool that she said, well, you know what? Dump me too. Now, my guess is she won't get hired in Hollywood for probably the rest of her life.
Well, but she's been pretty outspoken for a while now.
But good for her.
Yeah, she's taken a stand for quite some time.
Gotten ridiculous.
And she's on Twitter, and it's interesting. She gets in a lot of fights I'm on Twitter. I hardly ever go on Twitter because when I go on there, it's one of the angriest places on the planet. Yeah, if you don't believe me, click on Twitter for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, I've never done the tweet thing, but I've never heard anything positive necessarily about it.
We have Twitter accounts for the John and Heidi Show, and we have Twitter account for Sunny Radio. So I'll click on there once in a while to see like if there's messages and stuff. And Christy Swanson, because I was trying to get her on the show for Movie Star Monday, so I had started following a bunch of celebrities. And it's crazy how angry a lot of celebrities are. But one of the things that I noticed with her, she does argue with a lot of the other celebrities a lot.
Good for her.
But she's sticking up for what she believes. And it's just been really interesting. So I'm like, I don't know if that's helping or if it's hurting. I don't know if she's getting more work from that or less. I have no clue. But she's absolutely, this is not the first time she's decided to take a stand. I can tell you that much. So interesting stuff. And yeah, again, do they think if they cut out that little scene, because what would you say?
I would just like
5
somebody
seconds?
from that whole side to just tell us point blank, what's it going to take to make you happy so you will just quit complaining forever? What is that one thing? What is the thing you need that will make you so elatedly happy that you can just get on with your life? What is the thing?
I don't think there is a thing.
Exactly.
But I'm not saying for one side. I think for both sides. Both sides. There's a lot of things. So I don't know that there is a
to me, when it comes to the arts
thing.
and everything else, also the censorship sense, I'm just not down with that.
Yeah,
no, me either.
I think it's a bad idea for both sides.
Just not,
I agree.
Change a channel.
Yeah, if you don't like it, don't
change
watch
the
it.
dial.
Exactly.
Don't finish reading that book. Whatever, man. You got choices. You got choices.
Yes, we do.
Interesting stuff. Yeah.
Well,
before you know it, oh look, what a beautiful painting. What is that? Well, that's the Last Supper. We got to get rid of that Judas dude. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, what do you say, man? It's like, I'm not telling anybody what to do. It's just these stories just strike me as just pretty odd.
It is odd. Dan, thank you for the update, sir.
It's the very least I can do, John.
Coming up in a moment, we have the voice of reason. It is Tuesdays with Charlie. Okay, maybe it's not the voice of reason. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. It's brought to you by SiouxEmpireJobs.com.
Do you have a credit card? Is it a pretty good one? Here's how you can tell. Take the details of your current card, the interest rates, points, and perks, and compare them for free to the available offers at bettercreditcards.com. If we can offer you a better credit card, it could save you money every month. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you get a better credit card. Even if you don't have a credit card right now, you can still check it out at bettercreditcards.com. Do it today. bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Tuesday, the 19th of January, 2021. Monday was a national holiday, so things were quite quiet yesterday, but we get back to work today. The banks are reporting better than expected results as a group, but results are mixed. JP Morgan Chase beat on the top and bottom lines after releasing nearly $2 billion in capital reserves. Citigroup, on the other hand, only beat on the bottom line. Looking to this week, the market could be in for a bit of a wild ride. The Q4 earnings season kicks into high gear with reports from dozens of America's smaller banks, as well as some higher profile names. Reports from J.B. Hunt, Netflix, and Intel will be closely examined for signs of weakness in the overall recovery, and they could lead to volatile trading conditions this week. You can get the inside track with Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.